What's up guys, this is Aiden Rides and welcome back to a brand new fishing video. And in this video we're going to be going out and fishing Lake Minnetonka. If you watched one of my previous videos, we fished this same bay. I think tonight we're going to try and fish this night bite, and I brought my house out here so because we don't have to be super mobile. I kind of just sat around last time and let the fish kind of come through to me, and there were just a lot of fish in general. So basically we're going to go out and fish this night bite, see if we can get on a better bite than when I fished the morning bite a few days ago. And hopefully we can get some good fish for you. We've made it inside the house. I was moving around, like jumping around holes and stuff. I fished where I did the other day and a couple other more shallow basins, but this was the first hole that I finally did catch a crappie, and this is this main basin for this bay, and it's about 27-ish feet deep at the max. And I mean, like right now I probably have 10 to 15 fish marking on my screen, and they literally don't go away. Like, it's not like they're moving through. I mean, they're just like always here. I do have my slip bobber down though with a little crappie minnow, and we'll see. Hopefully we can get some bigger fish, but hopefully I found a better spot for some crappie, and we won't get as many bluegill, but we'll just have to see. Dropping down here a mini slender spoon. It's like a little micro slender spoon, and that's what I caught my crappie on not too long ago before I set up. So got one. There we go. This definitely could be a big school of crappie down there. Literally, you guys saw that. I was down there for maybe 10 seconds. There we go. There's just so many bluegill up shallow. I knew I needed to move a little bit deeper to find some of these crappie out here. Nice bluegill. Look at that right there, guys. Awesome bluegill. Probably close to 8.5, 8.5. Oh, this bobber's getting hit. Got him. Crappie. There we go. First fish on the slip bobber with the crappie minnow. Not a bad fish. There we go. That feels good. I was worried that that was not going to get hit, but it did, so there we go. So basically, like, what's going on in the basin like this most of the time is the fish kind of just roam around, and that's why a lot of the times when you're fishing basins, you'll have schools that kind of come in and out because they just move in big packs, and they group up all once they decide to go out to the basin after the weeds die and everything. Basically, the fish move out towards the basin after all the weeds die off, and then there's not enough oxygen or food or anything like that up in the shallows, up in the weeds there. They move out to the basin because there's more oxygen and stuff out here, and basically they all group up, and that's why you can find big schools of crappie and bluegill and things like that in the basin. Okay, this has got to be a crappie. Yeah. And he choked it too. Alright guys, there isn't many fish in my hole right now, so I'm going to take a second here to tie on a different jig, or at least something that glows. Now that it's getting a little bit darker, it seems like once you tie on something that glows and you can kind of shine it even just like above this light strip here and drop it down, and that usually gives them enough like reaction to come and hit it. And obviously, like right now, the spoon's meant to kind of flash that light, and there's not much light down there right now, so they're still hitting it, but I think if I tie on something that glows, it'll help a little bit to get them to eat. So I'm going to tie on quick and drop back down, hopefully get you guys some fish. Yes, it does glow. So, we're just gonna throw this up by the white, then drop right down. The nice thing is this tungsten falls very, very quickly. There we go. Nice little crappie. This is on just a tiny, tiny little jig tipped with a wax worm. Got him. Oh yeah. That's better crappie. On the little jig. Definitely not like a big fish by any means, but definitely one of the bigger ones that we've got so far tonight. So there we go. I think he's got it, but oh, yep, he's got it. We're on. Doesn't feel very big. Oh, he might be decent. Oh. Most of the fish we've caught in here have been pretty. I've caught some decent bluegill out of here. But overall, most of the crappie have been pretty little. This is probably around the average size that I've caught, which is probably around 9 inches. This guy's probably closer to 9, but there we go. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about with my slip bobber setup, basically I have a little rod holder down on the ground here, and obviously another hole for this rod. I've just got a little bobber stop on here. That bobber stop basically just sits right where that bobber is on top of the ice, so I can move the bobber stop according to how deep I want or what depth I want my bait at. And then I've got just a little circle hook here with a little crappie minnow, and this guy came up and ate it perfectly. I'm gonna get this guy back down there. Yeah, this guy just came up and ate it and gave us one last good bite for the night. Barely got that last one back and I already got hit again. This one feels a little better. Oh yeah, a little bit better. Oh my gosh, they just ate that immediately. Another little guy, probably about the same size. Holy crap. There we go, another fish. Alright guys, so basically what's going on here is I'm watching my slip bobber. It is getting absolutely hammered on. I have no idea why all of a sudden. Literally, I was like thinking about packing up. And as you guys saw, I was like, alright, here's our last fish, you know. And I don't know where my slip bobber just starts popping off. I don't know, I was gonna pack up, but if they keep biting, I'll stay. Feels decent. Another one on the slip bobber. Still got my minnow on there too. Back down she goes. This bobber's getting hit. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, it's pretty small, but he nailed it. Right in the corner of the mouth. There we go. Alright guys, we made it back to the truck. it was a good night. I mean, we accomplished the goal that we wanted to get tonight, and that was find some crappie. I tried really hard at the beginning of the day to just go around and drill as many holes as I could and try and find those crappie. But those crappie were just deeper than the bluegill, and I was fishing too shallow for those crappie. The last day I was out here, I was fishing a shallower hole in this lake, like a little, just a little basin. It wasn't the main basin for this lake, but it was just a shallow hole that some fish were grouping up in. I caught a couple crappie, but the majority of the crappie moved out to that main lake basin there, and it was the deepest point of the lake. And there could be some big ones in here. It seems like the average size is around 9 or 10 inches, so not too bad, but it was good to get out and get a little bit of a better idea of what these fish are doing in here. And yeah, it was a bunch of fun, you guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you can get out and learn some more, and I'll see you in the next video.